Welcome back to the new Millennial Playbook. Appreciate everybody tuning in as always. We'll start this one off with a friendly reminder that we are giving away a free Amazon Echo Dot smart speaker with Alexa. Third generation one. Pretty easy to qualify yourself for the free giveaway. Just need to subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow us on Spotify and accompany that with a Facebook message to the inbox of the new Millennial Playbook, proving that you did so. Just need a little screenshot, and that will qualify you. So, with that being said, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. So, what exactly is a definition of a bad day? If a fire destroyed your house or a loved one's house, that's a bad day. That's tragic. It's a shitty day for sure. If you were in an accident or a loved one was in an accident, serious injuries, some life-altering situation, that's terrible. Nobody wants to go through that. That is certainly a bad day. If you were diagnosed with a life-threatening disease or some kind of medical issue that really going to prevent you from living a happy, long life, that's a bad day. That's a terrible day. A bad day is not you going to get a coffee in the morning, ordering your triple mocha latte with 6 pumps of whatever bullshit you usually get in it, and it wasn't to your liking because it tastes like there was only 5 pumps of that caramel sauce or whatever those little add-ons you get. Sure, maybe you're pissed off for a second. You can taste it doesn't taste up to par, right? That's not a bad day, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you're in the checkout line. It's painfully long. You're at the store. You're just thinking to yourself, what in the hell could possibly be taking so long? I could have checked out these groceries 4 times in the amount of time I've been waiting. And that happens sometimes. Who knows? Maybe it's that person's first day. Never know what the circumstances are. Maybe they're short on staff, whatever. It's something that clearly you're not going to be able to control. So how about you do something that you can't control? Everybody has a cell phone these days. If you don't have a cell phone these days, it's pretty wild. Good for you in certain ways. Probably have a little less BS going on in your life. But in the very likely situation that you do, how about you bust that out in the checkout line? You could possibly access everything you need right there. Make it productive. Maybe you needed to send that email. Maybe you needed to, respond to an old friend hitting you up on Facebook or Twitter or whatever the hell you use. Maybe you needed to pay a bill, check your fantasy team, maybe a fantasy football team. Maybe you needed to make sure you're not playing anybody that's on a bye week. But the point is, little minor hiccups should not alter the rest of your day. Find a way to make that little minor annoyance into a positive. Do whatever you got to do. I like to think a bad day is in the eye of the beholder. Right? If you think it's a bad day, you're going to make it a bad day for whatever reason. You're determined to make it that bad day. Well, it's going to suck. It's going to suck real bad. Keep in mind, your little bad day of getting a shitty coffee or waiting for a while in line might be something that somebody else would only dream of, right? Maybe they don't have the physical ability to even wait in line, even have the chance of being pissed off with a subpar coffee. So recently, I got shit on by a bird on the way to the mailbox. And I thought immediately, well, what the hell else could go wrong today? What are the odds of getting shit on by a bird? That's pissed me off, right? Everything, you go to the mail. First of all, what you thought you were getting in the mail wasn't actually in the mail, and then you realize you got shit on yourself. And, you just think, wow, this is miserable. Maybe just want to call it a day at that point. Well, it's kind of what got me thinking about doing this episode is that is not a big problem. I mean, sure, it sucks. I mean, what the hell? What is the odds of that bird passing by at that time while I'm going to get my mail and me getting shit on? That's tough. But in the big scheme of things, man, not too big of a deal. Shirt was able to be washed. Full disclosure, I am now using it as a garage towel. It just seemed like the right thing to do. But soon after that little incident, I really felt like a giant jerk off after reading that Alex Trebek, host of Jeopardy, is possibly nearing the end of his life. And this is a guy who is remaining positive. He's fighting cancer. So he's gone through treatment. He thought he was on the mend and recently found out that that might not be the case. And throughout the whole process, he's been nothing but thankful for what God has given him, what his family has given him, and the fantastic journey that he has lived out. So, talk about bad days. He had a bunch of them, and he's going to have a bunch more. But he finds a way to make his situation into a positive one, even though he's going through sheer hell. So, we could all learn a little bit from Alex Trebek and many others who would most certainly offer you a trade for your so-called bad day. So with that being said, and in the spirit of keeping these short and sweet, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Appreciate everybody tuning in, the continuous engagement on the Facebook page, facebook.com/the new Millennial Playbook, as well as the YouTube channel and Spotify. Please keep in mind, we are doing that free giveaway that I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. You can check out the Facebook page for more details, any disclaimers, all that good stuff. God bless you all, and talk to you soon.